Would you look at that? YouTube did it again, and I wish I could say I'm surprised, but really, I'm not. I'm not at all surprised. So for the past month, there's been a huge wave of demonetizations affecting creators, and especially animated storytime channels. A lot of them have been demonetized for the same bullshit reason, quote-unquote, misleading family content. And especially as someone who had to deal with demonetization, it's just so frustrating to see that YouTube is not changing at all month after month, after thousands, and I mean, probably even tens of thousands of false positives. This time I saw a video by a creator, Ringo Tuga, who explained that their channel has been demonetized for the same bullshit reason. And it kind of just baffles me how much YouTube has digging its own grave, because for me, even though I don't really watch this type of content anymore, for me, animated storytime channels have been the staple of YouTube for so many years. Because back when I was a teenager, I absolutely loved these channels. It was always so fun to see people's wacky stories, and so much so that pretty much whenever I thought about YouTube, animated storytime channels were basically the first thing that came to my mind, because I cannot overstate just how important animated storytime channels have been back in the day, and they still are, and it just hurts so much to see genuine creators who did absolutely nothing wrong to be demonetized over these reasons. Obviously don't have any proof of it, but I fully suspect that YouTube is just changing their AI detection tools and all that, and it seems that they're just giving this AI all the necessary tools to do whatever the hell it wants, because genuinely the stories that I've seen are absolutely crazy. I cannot imagine that a single person looked at these channels and decided to make these decisions. Like, even if really, let's humor the idea that actual humans reviewed these channels and decided that they're no longer monetizable. Now tell me, what the hell happened? What changed? Why all these human reviewers all of a sudden are targeting these animated storytime channels? Half a year ago, they had another bullshit reason. The inauthentic content thing also affected tens of thousands of creators. It's literally so baffling that a company as big as YouTube is doing shit like this. For the biggest video sharing platform in the world, they have to do better. YouTube has been for so many years my most favorite website of all time. It is my absolute #1 source of entertainment, education. Whenever I don't understand something, I usually look it up on YouTube. And it's just so bad to see these things happening because it's so unnecessary. What could possibly have happened on YouTube for all of these creators to be demonetized? The only plausible reason, and once again, I'm not telling with absolute certainty, I have a huge suspicion that it's their AI doing this. They just really want to automate these things and get rid of human reviewers altogether. And that's just not working at all. And it's so baffling to see that again and again. There's been like 3 or maybe even 4 demonetization waves, and they're still not doing anything to fix it. Like, how many mistakes does a billion-dollar company take to fix their shit? How long does it take them to understand that it's not working, that there are way too many false positives? I am not against using AI for detection of slop content or content that violates community guidelines, but AI should not, under any circumstances, have the possibility to outright demonetize or terminate other people's channels without a human reviewer. And I just refuse to believe that a single person looked at all these channels and decided that, yeah, that the AI is right and that they deserve demonetization. I genuinely hope that YouTube fixes their shit one day, because this is just so frustrating. This is so annoying. And even though I fixed my demonetization issue, it basically killed my entire channel. And I feel so bad for all these creators that are creating genuine content that they can't focus on creating content. Content creation is already super difficult, but when you have to deal with YouTube's bullshit like this, it just makes it a million times more stressing. So yeah, if you care about this platform, if you care about its creators, please go and support these creators that are going through hard times, especially on Twitter. It seems to be the only way to really reach YouTube at this point. And it's especially true if you're watching any small creators affected by this, because a big creator can usually just create an announcement, create a Twitter post, and these issues usually get resolved within days. But if you're just not big enough to make this happen, you're just gonna be left behind. You're not gonna get any justice at all. So please support your creators, especially small creators, because they are just completely powerless. And not to mention, if you get demonetized on YouTube, you're unable to monetize any new channels ever again. This is especially devastating, especially for those that wanted to do YouTube for a living for so many years, like me, like many other creators. So yeah, I sincerely wish good luck to everyone who have been falsely demonetized by YouTube. I sincerely hope that this platform changes.